everything is coming down to a lovely clean kitchen in the morning. I actually got a bit of sleep in today. It's almost 6 o'clock. And yeah, the kitchen's done, but not that desk today. It's so funny, lights there when it's raining. A lot cooler today, although I'm still in pain. But, very grey skies. Well, I wish you a proper good morning. Well, I've got a really bad headache today, so besides the headache, I don't feel too bad. I've got a sore back as well, though, but that's pretty normal these days with my heat pack to come put on my back. But yeah, I've got a bad headache. So I actually thought I'd vlog today because I'll be doing stuff. We'll have to see on that one. I feel like my vlogs are really boring at the moment because I haven't been the best. And you might have noticed the last one to go up, or the last like home one, day in the life vlog, it was up and then I took it down because I was emptying the dishwasher this morning, and then I suddenly thought I filmed emptying the dishwasher the other day and that wasn't in the video, and I actually found about 3 or 4 clips on my food prep that I had done and the dishwasher. I mean, I made up a few minutes of the video, but I'd missed putting all that in, so I'd only just had it up, so I took it down. I think it was like 25 views or something, so I thought I'd take it down, I'll re-edit it, add that footage in and put it back up. So I'm got that to go up. So I was kind of glad I found it because, yeah, I mean, I went to the trouble of filming it. Not that it's hard, but it makes the video a little bit more interesting. If I got editing, I was saying, I'm sure I filmed more stuff, but I couldn't think what it was. But I'd filmed it on the other camera and then forgot about it. Anyway, we'll see what today brings. Hopefully it's going to be a better day. I did get the kitchen all cleaned yesterday. That's what I showed you this morning. It's lovely to come down to, and I did the floors. So all downstairs has completely been cleaned this week. So it took me like all day yesterday on and off just to get the kitchen done and the floors. Didn't get to the stairs or my desk as you saw, but they're back on the list for today. Also want to, if I feel better, I'm going to go down and get a few groceries. Otherwise I will send Christy just to get what we essential, and then I can order more stuff online. We've got so much food here, but we always seem to like, it's just mainly fresh stuff, I guess. Like I want lettuce, we need some more bread. And then they're probably the critical things, and some cucumber. I want to make up a salad today, so we need that sort of stuff. But yeah, we've got lots of other, you know, like everything else is fairly well stocked. Thing I haven't been doing too good with our food plan because Thea's been really nauseous lately, and all she finds she can eat really is bread, so she's just been having bread for most meals. Or some oats or porridge or something like that. So last night I just did a sweet potato and put some mixy beans on it that we had in the fridge. A little bit of grated cheese, vegan cheese, and it was so nice. And that was just obviously a very simple meal. And the night before I think Christy and I had nachos because they was out. And I can't remember what I had the night before that, but it's not really been a food plan. So I'm kind of sort of like putting stuff together, which is fine. That's fine when Kevin's away too. So it's kind of, you think, well, I don't want to make, I'm not going to go a lot of trouble to make a meal just for me. Like I'm quite happy with the simple meals anyway. So, alright, I'm going to head back to the couch. Oh gosh. Actually, I'm going to take some Panadine, I think, because I would like this headache to go away. And then we can get some things done today. Okay, I'm just taking it easy. And I will show you my bullet journal today. I promise I will do that today because I probably won't have much else exciting to show you. And I'll talk about travel plans, but for the end of the year. But let's wait till my headache goes away a bit and then we'll do that later on. Let's come upstairs. Bailey always goes to his bed. He's so cute. You're a good boy, aren't you? And my bed is so easy to make when Kevin's not here. You know the messy sleeper is, not me. Made sure to shut my door today because the little devil pup named Coda has been attacking my toilet roll again. As you can see, it's not raining, but still very overcast, drizzly day. Okay, babe, let's go downstairs. I can see the little devil pup down there now. Ready to attack? No, he's been better actually. Good boy. Come on, down you go. Coda, leave. I just said you've been better. Coda, leave. Good boy. Oh, he's making a bit of progress. You've always got to attack your bestie when you see him. Don't you notice what you're supposed to do? I was barking a lot this morning, but he seems to have settled down at least with that. I think I better get the weeds out of my pot plant sometime. Unfortunately, I'm still not feeling very good. This headache's just not going anywhere today. So Christy's been kind enough to go down to the supermarket and just pick up, I think we just need some bread and butter lettuce, or any lettuce, and some cucumbers so I can make some salads for lunch. And then I'm in the process of just finishing off an order that she'll pick up tomorrow. She's got a hair appointment at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so she can then go and pick up the groceries after that. And that should be fine then. Just enough to keep us going. Oh, we've got plenty of food here. It's just like we start to run out of some essentials. So I'm going to do that, and then won't need anything over the weekend. Oops, I'm trying to balance my laptop on my legs. So I did that, and I rang up because I said I booked the holiday, so I'm going to tell you about our holiday plans. So at the moment Kevin's still hoping to go to the conference, but he has to still put in a request and have his work approve the conference in Las Vegas. So if he does that, great. If they don't approve it, we're still going to go to Vegas anyway. And Christy's going to come to Vegas with us because that's what she chose as the holiday. We sort of gave her a choice, because I think I mentioned the other day she wants to go and meet Michaela, or go and visit with Michaela, her friend over there who lives in Iowa. So they've sorted out their plans. So the plan is we'll do Las Vegas with Christy, and then Christy will fly to Iowa and go visit Michaela for a couple of weeks. Christy's actually going to stay there for Christmas and New Year's and then fly back on her own. So that's a bit adventurous. But that should be fine. And Kevin and I, after Vegas, are going to fly to Fort Lauderdale, and we are going to do a 11-night cruise of the South Caribbean. So it goes to, where do we go? We go to Costa Rica, a town just on the start or on part of the Panama Canal, or must be the start of the Panama Canal. We don't actually go down the Panama Canal, but we're about to see it, which I know Kevin will be super excited about. We go to Colombia, and then it's Aruba, which we've been to, and Aruba and, well, that's just Christy's just having trouble finding a few things. Anyway, where was I? Okay, I was just talking about the ports, and it goes to Aruba and Curacao. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing it properly. We have been to both those ports, but it's back when Christy was a baby and we left her on the ship and we could take Athena off. So Athena was 3. So it's been a long time, and obviously I think Kevin went scuba diving and I just walked around the town. We couldn't do much because I think Athena was just short of 3, and it was a trip where she wasn't really old enough for the kids club, but she was, this was in February, her birthday's early March. So towards the end of about the middle of the cruise, they said, okay, you can get off, because they knew how well behaved Athena was, or Amy at the time. If I just called her Amy, that is why, because that's what she was back then. So then they said that they were happy for us to get off the ship. Like, first of all, they said, okay, you can live in the kids club. First of all, we had to go to kids club with her. Then we could leave her in kids club and be on the ship. And then halfway through the trip, they said, no, she's really good. They knew there's going to be no problem with her being left in the kids club, and then we could actually get off the ship even though she wasn't yet 3 years old. It was very close to it. So we didn't do a lot in those places. So I'm super excited to go there, and I better see some flamingos. That's what I really want to see, particularly in Aruba. Anyway, so yeah, that's the cruise. That's sort of the cruise. And then we'll probably have a few days either before or after in Fort Lauderdale. I'll be back just before Christmas. As I said, Christy's not coming back until the new year, so it's a big adventure for her. I mean, she speaks to Michaela like every day on the phone. They spend hours together chatting, and I don't know what they do, but they seem to entertain each other for many hours on end, which is, it's nice. That's what Christy wasn't impressed, because I asked her to go to the shops, and I know that that's time away from Michaela, so but, I appreciate that she's gone and done that. Anyway, I am just still sitting here doing stuff. I did start my photo book for the trip, for our last trip, yesterday, so I'll work more on that later on today. And hopefully I'm going to try really hard to get to my desk. As soon as my head would just stop I'm hurting for it as much, or for a little bit, that would be great, because it's just a bit brighter in that room. I don't really want to go in there right now. Or I might try and do some jigsaw puzzle. Try and do something this afternoon besides that's not on my computer. But yeah, that's sort of we're up to, and I've still got to show you my bullet journal, which I will do it later on. I just thought I would do the holiday part now. So that's nice, that to look forward to, and I know Kieran's really excited to do the cruise. But yeah, I am too. I just want to see a sloth. A sloth? So that's one of my other goals. See sloths and flamingos on the trip. I'm not quite sure what Coda's doing out there. He can come in the doggy door now. I haven't had to help him in for a few days. But he just seems to be sitting there. Coda, come on, what are you doing? Come on, in you come. Coda bear. Come on, in the doggy door. What are you doing? Come on. You funny pumpkins. Come on. What are you doing? There he goes. No, he didn't come in. He hasn't come in yet. Oh, Coda. The last 2 days he is coming by himself, in and out all day long. Coda bear, come on. Come on. Come on. There we go, he's in. What was that all about? What was that all about, Mr. Bear? What was he doing, Fuzzy? What was he doing then? Why wouldn't he come in? He's a funny little papa. Hello, funny papa. I'm getting a bit hungry, so I thought while I'm waiting for Christy to get back with the groceries, I would get on with starting off, getting the salad stuff that I can ready. So I just got to throw it all together when they get back, and after I wash the lettuce. Just see, Athena has forgotten about the dog food they're cooking for Coda, so that I might dish that up now so it can cool down, ready for him to eat later on. She's already got the containers and everything out, but I'll dish it out for it, because I know she's going to be home close to dinner time. Want the onions? Yeah, cooking. How'd you go?
Good. We have no bun thing. They don't sell them anymore.
Oh, okay. That's alright.
No, I think I picked a good lettuce, but I'm not sure. So now lettuce review time on camera. Lettuce review.
It's not butter lettuce, but it looks good.
What? It said butter lettuce.
That's not a butter lettuce.
It was under the section of butter lettuce.
Now they mix all those sections together.
Well, that's not fair.
Yes,
it was right above the label that said butter lettuce.
You actually have to look on the label and it will tell you that's a green oak lettuce, but that's fine. Thank you.
I literally, the sign was here, the lettuce was right here.
Yeah, no, they seem to just throw
So that's cheating.
in whatever place. That's fine. That looks like a good lettuce.
Got cheese rolls. And you've got some snazzy sourdough bread.
That looks snazzy.
And I've got some garlic sourdough bread. And I've got the receipts.
Thank you.
These all of your receipts.
At least I can do my salad now. Thank you.
Maybe your receipts.
but the camera switched off partway through that. I thought the battery is flashing at me, so it's flat. So I finished off that salad, and then I've got my completed salad there with the mango and the veggie bites and the onion that I cooked on the stove. So they'll give me another 3 or 4 salads, depending, probably 3 salads in there for over the weekend, so that's good. Okay, well, rather than wait until this is all complete, I thought I would show you guys now my bullet journal. I absolutely love this, it's so beautiful. And I think, if you don't recall, I did say it's not leather, it's a non-leather cover, but it looks so pretty and I love the colour. And I haven't had a chance to read through all this yet, but I've got all the information there about the reef. So this is from Dingbats. I've started to fill in my index. I don't really use a normal key like a traditional bullet journal with all these things. As you'll see, my bullet journal is not quite like the original way it was set out, and that's why I didn't use one for so long, because I couldn't see how that would fit the way I like things. Like, I want this book just to be for this year, and then next year I will get another one. But I have started to fill in the index page. I probably need to add a few more things. And then I've got my future log, and I'd already seen this in someone else's like simple minimalist bullet journal, and I liked the way that was set up. Again, a few of the other ideas I didn't think would really work for me. I did make a mistake though, because I filled in all the stuff for the wrong month, but I fixed it all up now. So each month has just got any dates that I know things are happening on, like big things anyway. Like, I haven't bothered to put my beautician's appointments in it, but anything that I need to know, like concerts and stuff and shows, weekends away, they're all in there. Nothing much yet for the second half, except for our cruise. And then I did my word for the year, which is kind. I think I might have mentioned this before. And I just wrote down a few notes of things like talk to and about myself in a kind way, be kind to my body, eat well, exercise and skincare, be kind to my home, declutter, don't buy, keep clean. In case you can't read my very messy writing, even though I've tried to write neater. And then I've just set a few goals for 2019. Not really off to a great start with it. First one anyway, regular walks, weights and yoga or stretching. Finished decluttering the house, which I think I mentioned in a few videos ago that I think I actually pretty much have decluttered, but I'm going back through again. So yeah, still finished decluttering the house. Have a monthly solo outing. I like the idea of that. Whether it ever happens or not, I don't know. But I've put it as a goal, so we'll see. I'll need to probably schedule it though, or I'll forget. And then complete at least one photo book for Christy and Athena. And that's on top of the one I'm doing now, which is the one for our holiday. And then I've got to do last year's one for the family. And then I want to do one for Christy and one for Athena at least. Probably hopefully covering a few years. I've then got a page for my ideal daily routine, which as you can see I haven't filled in yet. And I've got some blank pages. And then in here I've got our summer meal plan, which isn't going too well this week. Last week we stuck to it pretty well. This week not so much. It's been a bit of a funny week. With Kevin away, it's a bit unusual. So yeah, that's our sort of our plan. Then I sort of came up with that, and then we rotated again after 4 weeks and go back through it again, and maybe even a third time. Like, probably usually do it 3 times, but we may even go a 4th time, depending. And then we'll change it up and probably take some things out, put some more things in like soups and stuff as the weather cools down. And I don't think we've actually got any salads in there, but we might take out like the rice paper rolls, you know, something like that. And if we had any salads, we could take them out. Yeah, change things up a bit. Add in any new recipes that become favourites in. And then I've got my sort of month at a glance, which as you can see there for January. Hopefully you can see this okay. So again, just putting in dates, and this is where I put like beautician's appointments in. Any appointments that I need to know, or Kevin's when he's away, things like that. And I still do use a digital planner, a digital calendar as well, so this is just another visualization of that. I'm using my very wonky January as recording fibro pain. Like for today, it's going to have a H on it because I've had a headache pretty much for most of the day, and it's preventing me doing things. So I might have a bad morning and I can still get on and do things during the day, but if my fibro pain or headaches or nausea or anything takes me out for a good portion of the day, that's when that gets recorded. And then I've got a space there to put in new favourite songs for January. And then we've got the weekly one. So I've got, again, more, so this is for last week. So again, I put in reminders now. I've got things like doing Rosie's ears every week. And I've also been trying to record the weather as well, although I don't think I've done that this week. I did it last week because I thought that would be handy to look back on and maybe see what we did, or how, again, that could even correlate that to my fibro planning. But I think that's a good little interesting thing to have. And then I put here weekly to do. So these are jobs that I know at the beginning of the week I want to do sometime during the week, and hopefully they are all ticked off. But you can see tidy desk is still there. It's been there for over a week now, well into a week and a half. So anyway, that's, as you can see, I've got most of the things done. And then I have my daily to do. So every day I'll just write down things for that day. Some days will have more than others. Some things get go down and keep getting put back on day after day after day. Like the desk tidy is on there a number of times. And I just tick them off when I've done them. I've then got some household jobs to be done at any stage. These are just things that I know I want to do as I think of them, and some jobs for Kevin, his knee lucky. And then I've got over here TV shows in January, because we often forget what we're watching. So this way we can remember what we're watching. We haven't started the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel yet. We were going to watch it the other day and we decided not to start it before Kevin went away. But we're watching the last season, I think, of Call the Midwife, last year's one. And we started that, and then we forgot about it, and we thought, oh, that's right, we were watching that. So put that there. And then any movies that I've watched for January, just the kind of thing I'd like to have a record of that I haven't done before. And then this is on to this current week. Oh, I had a lot on, didn't I, this week? And again, my weekly to-dos. So just to remind me, just wanted the dog toys and the spare pantry, and tidy my desk. And then again, this is the breakdown of the daily to-dos. And that's all I have so far. So anyway, I found this is a system I was trialing out last year, for the last couple of months, and I found it worked really well. And so far it's going well, and I can add things in, and this is the kind of things that I will add on to the what's it called? The index page with the pages, yeah, index page, I guess. As I add things on, that way I can track where they are and keep a record of where things are, since I had to go through the whole book. And I love this thing, it's got two, and I've just put one onto the monthly one. One of the, what are they called? Thing, bookmarks. And then I've got one onto the current day. So there you go. And this also does have a nice folder, nice thing in the back if you've got pockets and stuff. But I reckon that system's going to work really well, and it means all of this year's stuff will be recorded in one nice place together, rather than having a diary and then having a notebook and bits and pieces all over the place. So I'm excited to use that this year and see how it goes over the whole year. Well, the boys are having a play. Rosie just got her ears done. And I don't really feel like it, but I'm going to make a start on this desk. At least I can tick it off even if I don't get it finished. I know it won't take long. I'm sure it looks way worse than it is. That's usually the case with these things, but let's see what I can do, you know, even in the next 12 minutes. That takes me to 5 o'clock. I will see. I'm sure I can do, well, I can do something. So let's try and tidy up a bit. I don't think Bailey's impressed. Coda often does that to him. Goes and lies like virtually on top of him. Crowds him out. Well, Coda likes that spot fuzzy. You sat too far forward. Are you funny, boys? Fuzzy is not impressed. I just have a nice little play there. So I've got most of it done. That will do for now. Happy with that. Still got to finish off, but at least that did take about 12 minutes. It's like 1 minute to 5. So that's fine for now. I do need to go through that file thing because it's not really working. Obviously I leave too much in it. But again, leave that to another day. I can take this bag away and this bag away. And you might have seen I've picked out a new phone cover. I'm going to put on my phone. I've got some toiletry things to put away and some charging stuff. And I've got out a new book for my next holiday. I figured since I plan on seeing flamingos that that's a good one to use. And it's always only $4 too. I find it hard to use my nicer one, like more expensive ones. Like it's hard to use them. And I won't have a lot of planning to do for this trip because I've just got to plan what we're doing in Vegas, I guess, and then the few days on the cruise. So that's way bigger than what I need, but it was only $4, and that gets to put all my notes into a nice little book together. So I put a new phone case on. So I got this from Target in the States. I picked it out, and then Kevin said he liked it, so I said okay, he can have it, and I would continue looking because I was thinking I might have got a nice Disney case. And then, I don't know, Kevin ended up getting a different one, didn't use this, so it's come back to me anyway. So I'm going to use it. It's quite nice. It's really nice. I liked it, as I said, I liked it and I wanted it to start with. Both the kids have eyed it, so I just don't know how slippery it is. I don't know if it's more slippery. I feel it is more slippery than this one that I usually use, so that will be the only thing. So I guess we'll see how it goes, and if it's not suitable I'll just swap back and offer it to, I don't know how I'm going to offer it to the kids because they both wanted it, but yeah, I will see how it goes. It's not too slippery. I don't think it's too slippery, but that's why I have cases, mainly because of these phones are very slippery on their own, super slippery, so I feel I need something that's pretty. I do like that. Lucky to get this cuddle. So you can see he's like lying across my leg. He's a good puppy. You going? You leaving me? Bye. I'll get up and do that dinner shortly. Goodness me. Oh, thanks for the toe kisses. You're so cute, Coda Bear. What a cute puppies. Someone is missing their grandpa and the rough little play fights that they have. He's starting to try and play fight with me, but he's fairly gentle still. Sorry, this is on my phone. Doesn't look very gentle, but he is. He's not biting hard. And Grandpa roughs you when he comes home from work, doesn't he? And you miss it, obviously. We don't rough with Grandma usually. He says, I am today. I'm roughing with my Grandma. He's a good little puppy. Are you roughing with me? Are you roughing with me? Are you roughing? You little rougher. You little rougher. Such a cute boy. Oh, I love these little pumpkins. You miss Grandpa. Oh. Why do you get rough with Grandma? Did I do when Grandpa not here? Oh. I said you're being gentle with me. I think you've forgotten. Sneezels. Oh, Bailey doesn't like that, obviously. Hey, look, puppies. Bailey just didn't like me ruffling the coat up. Yeah, go rough with Bailey. Go play with your bestie. Go play with your bestie. Oh, come and play with him. If you don't want him to bite me. It's probably a good thing my hand hurts. Well, get up and play with him, Fuzzy. Are you trying to tell me dinner should be ready? I'm going to get the puppies their dinner and they will be happy. Well, I'm making up my overnight oats and I was all set to use up the rest of my berries that were in the fridge. They're not there. I assume Thena's taken them today for lunch. So I've had to go with this dragon fruit blend instead. These home. I blamed Athena, but they're actually in the fridge all along. I just thought they were the cherries, mind you. They're in the.
You told the vlog that I wasn't ready.
Yeah, they're right there, and I'm thinking that's the cherries. I was looking for a smaller container. So I've already got lots of those in. I might stick some berries in if I can. So I'm going to do with them now. I might have a smoothie. Someone wants Rosie to play. Go get him. Go get him. Go get that papa. I think I just want to get away. Oh, don't you join in. Rosie plays about twice a week. This is one of her twice weekly plays. You want out, Fuzzy Pants? Whoa, watch out, watch out! He's after everybody. Rosie's going, I'm not going back out there again. The terror pops out there. Oh, he's frisky. So frisky. Oh my goodness. Poor Bailey always wanted to go to the toilet. I'm so good with him. So I've been changed into my jammies, as you can probably tell. And we're just going to have some soup from the freezer. I'm having potato and leek and some of the sourdough bread that Christy got when she was out shopping. So just a nice, simple, easy dinner again. Because, I don't know what I feel like. He just seems to really want bread at the moment. So, just got it coded back in again. He's finished terrorising Bailey. Now he wants back in. Probably just terrorise Rosie again. TV buddy. I'm watching the Marie Kondo show. It's called Tidying Up.
Say hi, Marie.
Hi. Can I hug you too? Come in here. This is the room. So this is the kids' playroom. We have a bunch of toys. Marie, this is also Kevin's closet in the playroom. We have a lot to cover. I know. I am still excited. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, Bailey. Up you go. Good boy. Up you come. Move across the bed. Oh, he does. Usually he lies on my side of the bed. Good boy. Poor little Rosie joined me on the bed because there's a storm outside and she's trembling. She's so funny though because she doesn't normally think she can jump up on the bed, but if she doesn't think about it, she jumps up on the bed, which she did perfectly fine just then. Normally she doesn't think she can do it, but she can. Poor Rosie. It's not noisy though, so Fuzzy hasn't heard it, so he's not worried about it. There's a bit of lightning, so Rosie's seen the lightning, I think, rather than anything. Poor old girl. Poor girl. It's sad when she trembles.